Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon. And I had up alone, I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls seem polite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect.
Welcome people, Lumini here and welcome to the World Cup mode special that I have been promising that we were going to bring to you guys. So the biggest vote came in for a dark horse of the tournament. A few of you also dropped down below who you would like me to use. For me, it personally was between, my personal choice was going to be either Senegal or Switzerland, or Uruguay. I was between those three. But you guys asked me to use Denmark. So how we're going to do this is we're going to try our first attempt with Denmark. And then if I fail with them to win the World Cup, because that is the aim, to win the World Cup. If I fail with them, then we will move on to one other nation afterwards to see if we can complete it with a different nation. But besides from that, yeah, this is the World Cup special that I was promising. I don't know if these are going to be copyrighted, but we'll leave them in for now. We'll take a quick look at the team that we've got available to us. Dolberg, Damsgaard, Skovalsen, Eriksson in that cam spot. Eriksson in 86 in World Cup mode. Højbjerg, Delaney, Mæhle, Christensen, Kjær, Wass and Schmeichel in goal. Braithwaite, Cornelius, Lindstrom, Christensen, Poulsen on the bench. I actually think I'd rather have Poulsen in the starting lineup. Wind as well in there. Daniel Vass, I think for me, is going to get dropped down to the bench, and that's just a personal choice for me. We will stick with the formation. I think it's probably more realistic if we just keep things how they would play in real life. But yeah, all there is for us to do now is just play a shit ton of games and see how far we can get. We got the first game of the group up against Tunisia.
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan.
I haven't been on World Cup mode at all yet, so this is all brand new to me. I've not seen any of these animations or anything. How are they getting the pitch ready and you've got all this confetti going? Like, surely that's not going to make it easy for them to get the pitch going. Nice stadium, though.
Hello and welcome.
Lusail Stadium.
Shining down here at the 80,000 capacity Lusail Stadium.
80,000, wow. Yeah, so like I'm saying, I haven't seen any of this yet. We are playing on Ultimate as well, so this is going to be really, really difficult. But that's what we're doing. It's a challenge mode. We're here to see if we can win the World Cup with a dark horse. I think the favourites probably are Argentina, Brazil and France. Maybe Spain in there as well. So Denmark are definitely... Denmark are pretty consistent performers from what I remember in most competitions that they're in. Obviously in the Euros they perform pretty consistently. We do have the national anthems. Not the whole national anthem though, we're just getting a little snippet. Like I said, I haven't seen any of this, so this is all brand new to me. I don't know how any of this works, but we're now working out that they only give us a snippet. We won't do this for all of the games, but it's the first game of the group. You have to listen and see everything, really, don't you? So our lineup is obviously what you saw already. We changed Christensen to start over Wass. That's just a personal choice for me. It's just something I want to try. But everything else, we will obviously change the lineup as we go forward in games. But at the moment, I'm happy to be guided in the first couple of games by what the setup already is. We probably won't be changing formation or instructions just because I think that's probably a bit too far, but we will be guided by selection.
And here's how Tunisia
Let's take a look at the Tunisia lineup.
The same formation and the same sort of game plan. So this will be about which individuals can get the better of their opponent.
Not a lot of players that I've heard of. Skiri, I know. Obviously, Wabi Kazri. Slitty, I know from, was it last World Cup, I think, maybe? Christian Eriksen, our big player, obviously making his glorious return after that scary moment at the Euros. Now playing in the World Cup, which I'm sure many people didn't think was possible. But yeah, Tunisia in the first game of the group. We've not quite had the threat on goal that I was hoping we were going to have. Eriksen's got a chance to hit one here. He does hit one, but it's quite straight, that attempt. Mailer going to go to Delaney here. Does get the ball nicked away from him a little bit. Mailer's going to try and find Skov Olsen. That's a good header and a good save by the keeper. Hjorberg is going to pick up a yellow card here. Christian Eriksen to whip one in for us. Dolberg at the near post does get a head to it, but it's another good save by the keeper. We've had so many shots in this first half. We're all over Tunisia, but we haven't finished an attempt yet. Dolberg now with a chance in behind. Yes, there we go. After all of our dominance, Dolberg does put us 1-0 up. Took a long time. Took a lot of attempts, but we do finally get there.
Well, here it is again. It's a wonderful
good little ball over the top from Skov Olsen. I thought Dolberg was going to get tackled there, but it's a good chest down and smashed it into the back of the net. Kasper Dolberg with Denmark's first goal of the tournament. Hjorberg.
Going well.
Masakini. Is it Masakini? Masakni. Ah, no. Tunisia with their only good bit of play so far. What in the hell is going on with that camera? That was horrible. Tunisia play a couple 1-2s and they find Kazri free in the box after all our dominance. I just had a feeling that was going to be what happened. I didn't want to bring Christian out of that area because I thought if I brought Christensen out, then they probably would find a pass across, but then there was also just a free shot. He's 1-on-1 and he can't finish it. It should be about 8-0, but somehow Tunisia currently hanging on to a 1-1. I mean, Tunisia have had one shot and scored. We've had 14. Oh, he should have played that ball. Jensen to curl one. Oh, it's another save by the keeper. This keeper is saving the lives. Oh, we've hit the crossbar now. Christensen gets in there. Doesn't win it though. Oh my god. Schmeichel, what the hell was that save? Didn't deal with that at all. First corner of the game for Tunisia. Please don't let them score from it. Slitty trying to dribble through. Eriksen, you're calling for the ball. We don't have it. Can you go get it? Kazri. Jesus Christ. Under a spell of pressure here.
Well, just take a look at the stats. They've certainly created enough chances to be ahead by now. They really need to start taking one or two of them.
No, Eriksen! There's no way in that area that you can't be scoring, Christian. I can't believe it. Delaney with an attempt again. There's another save from this goalkeeper. Wait here. I'm trying to find Paulson on the run. Paulson is 1-on-1.
Can he put them in front?
Yes, Yusuf Paulson gives us the lead. I mean, there is absolutely no way we shouldn't have a lead. But it's been really difficult. This goalkeeper has been incredible. From the halfway line though, Tunisia push up. They bring on Daniel Vass with Delaney here. Good work from Yusuf Paulson there. The sprint through on goal. Didn't know he had that kind of pace about him, to be honest. But Daniel Vass should win that header. Braithwaite. Damsgaard has a chance to run the dragger here. He's by himself, so he's going to have to shoot. It's going to end up as another corner for us. 900th corner of the game for Denmark. Eriksen still in position to cross this one. Good cross to Daniel Vass. We do get another goal. It's going to be 3-1 Denmark. taken us a little while to finally start scoring, but we do start scoring, and we are 3-1 up over Tunisia. Not surprised with the amount of attempts that we've had. We definitely should have more goals. Good header from Daniel Vass there. Good cross from Eriksson as well to find him at the back post. I'm going to bring on Lindstrom for Eriksson now, just to rest Eriksson for the next game. Finally, we make our dominance count against Tunisia. Sassy trying to find a ball forward here. It's a good save from Schmeichel because I could not get a man across. Looks like Tunisia are going to finish things on top here. Schmeichel coming out to claim and does. We do walk away with a 3-1 win. It looked unlikely for a little while there that we were actually going to get any points against Tunisia. But eventually, towards the end of the game, we do step up our level a little bit. And we do get ourselves 2 late goals. We do play France next, though. And this is going to be an incredibly tough game against the former world champions.
Hello, a very good evening to you. This is the scene here at the Lusail Stadium, just to the north of the
game. We have to watch the intro for this one because obviously it's a big game against France. It's going to be a very tough game as well. Is this confetti actually here, or is this like CGI? It seems to be.
Let's see how they fare this time around.
Surely that would be all over the pitch if that wasn't actually there.
Thanks, Derek. This
But
won't
yeah, I
be
don't
easy,
know.
but
That's a
win
weird
here,
one.
and they will be through to the knockout stages. If they perform at their best,
When we
I think
guarantee
they will
our
get the 3
advancement,
points
of
that
course,
they need.
because we would be 6 points. It wouldn't matter if we lost that last game then. But even with France drawing 2-2 with Australia, you'd have to imagine they're still favourites to top our group and still favourites to beat us in this game. We will do everything we can to try and come out with the 3 points in this one. We did show that eventually that we are able to score goals. It did take us a little while to actually get going in the Tunisia game, so hopefully we can have a little bit of a faster start and finish some of our attempts. Obviously, you know our lineup's going to be exactly the same as the last game. Didn't want to change it up just yet, so we'll start everything the same for now. I think actually from the start we didn't play too bad. Our subs did help us out a lot to eventually get the goal. But I actually think from the off we were good against Tunisia. It just took us a little while to actually get going. We can't really have the same stumble against France because they are players like Mbappe in their lineup. They're going to create a big problem for us.
Lucas Hernandez plays
alongside
Rafael Varane,
Guendouzi and CDM. Midfield
Midfield
2 of Rabiot and Chouameni. Griezmann playing the cam role, which is interesting. And then Mbappe, Benzema up top. Let's see if we can have a slightly better performance. Or a slightly better start, I would say. Not performance, because I think performance-wise it actually was okay. I wonder if we had Poulsen there, if we would have come away with that ball. Go away, Benzema.
Superb block.
Don't have patience for that.
Mbappe.
Griezmann.
There it is.
Literally the first shot that France have, they score, which again isn't really surprising. But
just look how he holds off the defender.
yeah, that's annoying. They play very quick passes, and it makes it incredibly tough to close them down. Obviously, I was trying to get the ball off Benzema majoritively there. It's annoying as well because I think we were almost having an attempt to break away with Dolberg, but he didn't have the pace to get onto the end of the ball. That is Damsgaard's chance to break through on goal if he can. He's going to go one-on-one with Lloris. Lloris tips it onto the bar. No way, Mikhail Damsgaard breaks through and it's tipped through onto the bar. I can't believe that's not been given as a foul.
Really vital interception.
Good spin from Damsgaard here, and now he's got the wing to work with. Gonna need some help. Goes for the 1-2 and gets it. Damsgaard coming forward into the box, going to strike one. Damsgaard, that's so poor. Man, we actually have played pretty well against France so far. we just aren't taking advantage in the final third with these passes right now. Christensen's literally just lost the ball trying to run forward, so that's never a good sign.
This could square the game.
Yes, finally we find the extra pass. Naylor gets us back on level terms. We have been playing well, that's what I mean. We've been playing these passes really, really well, but we just haven't had the right players to play the last pass. Luckily there it's Mikael Damsgaard who can roll it across. Yeah, going across. Oh no. Oh, go away, defence. What are you doing? All coming from the Eriksson missed pass.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good.
Kjaer's got to get a tackle in there.
That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
Why does Kjaer not recover?
So there we have it.
That's so disappointing because we've played so well to get back on level terms there as well. There's one missed pass. Damsgaard's having an absolute mare up against Pavard right now. He actually can't do much there because he's not got the pace. That's a good ball in behind. Eriksson. Oh, how is Hugo Lloris making all these saves? Where's Schmeichel with these saves? Dolberg at the near post. That's a terrible header from Dolberg. I think Dolberg will probably be coming off at half-time. I've not been too impressed by him starting so far. Ross Stewart feels better than Dolberg on the ball, man. 2-1 down. I actually think we're very unlucky to be 2-1 down. We'll try and find Paulson on the run. Don't know if we'll be able to beat Varane for pace. We can. The angle was tough for him though, to be fair. Wasn't really much hope. It's a good cross though. Oh my god, Paulson gets such a good header to it, but it goes over. Good interception there. Paulson is by himself though. Braithwaite's going to get on the wing. He's going to need some help. Should win the corner here, and we do. We've had a lot of corners in this game though, and not managed to finish many of them. Paulson gets ahead on that one. It's another save from fucking Hugo Lloris. Oh fuck!
Back in play here.
Oh, I can't believe this. And another save. We're all over France as well. We are all over them. Unbelievable that it's still 2-1. Honestly, unbelievable. Eriksson trying to curl one. Oh, it's an absolute banger from Christian Eriksson. The captain coming up huge for us, getting us an equaliser. It's a huge, huge, huge relief for us there because we've been all over France. Look at the curl from Eriksson here, catching Hugo Lloris off his line. It's a beautiful strike. 2-2.
Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle.
What the hell just happened to Paulson? He just took the knee mid-game.
William Saliba.
Good interception pass there. And get the ball to Mailer. Yeah, I'll be impressed. I'm just going to send this long to Paulson. See if he can win the header. He can. He flicks it on. Flick it over to Braithwaite as well. Braithwaite gives us a lead. What a Route 1 goal for us there. 3-2 Denmark out of nowhere. The subs coming up massive again. Flick on from Yusuf Poulsen. Little chip over. Braithwaite does so well to use his strength. We're going to bring off Kjaer here because he's tired. Braithwaite uses strength to hold off Varane, who's trying to get round him. But he does so well. Saliba. Has Saliba come on as a right back?
Karim Benzema. What can they do to stop him running out?
Mailer trying to get the ball off of him here. Benzema's going to bring it forward. Daniel Vass recovering. Mbappe brings it down to Griezmann. Of course. Of course. As soon as they get their next attack, of course they score. Even though we've been all over them. I can't even say that I'm surprised that they've scored there. Eriksson's just missed the ball trying to pass it 2 yards. They're going to score again, aren't they? Oh, it's going to be 3-3. I actually think that we dominated France. I'm not 100% sure, but it felt like we dominated France for sure. I can't wait to see the stats of this one. 14 shots to their 7. They did have more possession than us. I mean, it's a point, so keeps us top of the table. France only on 2 points now from their first 2 games. Right, last game of the group against Australia to see who finishes top. Probably how they managed to catch France out, to be fair.
Kasper Schmeichel stands between the posts. Simon Kjær plays with Andreas Christensen in central defence.
Where's Damsgaard? Is he going central?
In the centre of midfield, and in this tactical setup they have just the one player in attack.
Dolberg's through. Here we do take a 1-0 lead with a decent bit of play. Find our way through. I was saying that I didn't want to play Dolberg in this one, but he has scored for us now, so maybe I should be giving the young man a little bit more respect. It's a good little bit of play. Christian Eriksen getting an assist with a little ball around the corner. Denmark on 1-0 up early on. Australia attack really quickly. Obviously they've got Moy in the middle who can pick out passes like that. What?
She's given the penalty. A huge opportunity to level matters here. And to add insult to injury, it's a booking, Stuart.
Well, I agree with the
penalty. I'm not even controlling him. I literally can't believe that this is a penalty. I can't believe that that's a penalty. I literally didn't press anything. I don't understand. I was watching the middle of the box and then it just gets pulled back. Does find the cross. Dolberg got your head on it though. Oh, it's headed down. Going to fall to Højbjerg. Well, I don't know why Eriksen didn't take charge of that one. I thought Eriksen was going to try and volley that because he was in a better, more settled position. That I think Poulsen would be good to head the ball down. Dolberg's also picked up a knock, so it probably is a good idea to let him go. Let him go, not let him go. Take him off is what I mean, not let him go. France are 1-0 up over Tunisia, so they will be taking one of our spots right now. I think they'll be going top of the table at the moment. Poulsen pulling in behind, brings it down and volleys it. Yussuf Poulsen with another big impact off the bench. 2-1 now. Actually been really tough against this Australia side. They play some really good football. I know I said we can't underestimate them, but maybe I was a little bit without even knowing about it. Poulsen does really well to get him behind there though, and it's actually a very good finish underneath Matt Ryan. He's going to go back to Poulsen. Braithwaite's going to make the run down the wing. These are the runs that we like late on. Braithwaite. Oh, Braithwaite can't curl his foot around it enough. That should have been 3-1. Daniel Fast, can you win that header? No, it's going to fall to Lecky. Only 1 minute left though. We are going to go through top of our group. That was a tough game against Australia, man. They were very, very game. But it just felt like they could score against us at any point. Unfortunately, they do drop down now, as you can see, into 3rd place. Us and France are going through after France beat Tunisia 2-0. We get Mexico in the round of 16. Another. Probably France are out as well because they got Argentina, England, Senegal. Wales beat Netherlands, which is surprising. Belgium, Spain's a big one, and Uruguay, Brazil is a big one. So yeah, round of 16 match against Mexico. Had a lot of tough matches so far, but we've come out the better of most of them. The last game was definitely the toughest one yet. Probably, and Guardado, probably their last World Cups, right? Only changes for us is Poulsen and Braithwaite coming in. They've just both been off the bench. They've been really good for us. Poulsen is genuinely one of my favourite players in the squad right now, so it's only right for him to start. Also, with Dolberg going down to injury, it just makes more sense to bring Poulsen in than any of the other guys, considering we've actually used Poulsen. Let's take a look at the Mexico lineup when it pops up. I mean, I know a few of the players. Obviously, Jimenez is another scary prospect in the centre of the box. Will finish any opportunity that gets to him, you would imagine. It is Ochoa in goal. Funes Mori as well switching to Mexico. Gallardo, Montes, Moreno, Sanchez at the back. Midfield three, Herrera, Alvarez and Guardado. And then the front three of Vega, Jimenez and Lozano. A lot of pace in that front three to feed in to Jimenez.
And they kick off here.
Poulsen.
Netherlands found that bit of form towards the end of the game.
Braithwaite.
Mexico are a good side. They just need to play at their best today.
Oh, we do find it through. Ochoa actually, he saved it, but we deflected it up. It looked like we were going to get the chance to get it on the deflection. Oh, Poulsen tried to go for the first time shot. I like it. Finds Braithwaite again. Back to Poulsen. We find Eriksson making a run through. Ochoa's had a howler. Eriksson smashes it fairly centrally at him. And I think Ochoa actually deflected it into the back of his own net. It's a good ball from Poulsen to find Eriksson. You can see here Eriksson hitting it from the edge of the box, and it is Ochoa. It just goes through his hands. It's a howler from Ochoa, giving us a 1-0 lead. Gallardo's going to try and bring it forward, close by Braithwaite. Braithwaite is the Everton centre-back. English lad who's out on loan.
Edson Alvarez.
Back to Herrera. It's going to be half-time. We do go in 1-0 up. I wouldn't say either team has played amazingly well. I'd say that we probably deserve to have a lead. But we haven't dominated the game quite as well as we have in other games in the group stages. Good whip round the corner to Christensen. Going to cross it. Oh, why did Poulsen not go for that?
And in the end, no damage.
He left it to Damsgaard. If Poulsen goes for that, there's a much better opportunity to score. Damsgaard's going to cover the run of Lozano. I'm pretty sure Lozano's got to be offside there, right? No, he actually isn't. Guardado's going to strike one. Thought that was going to be a pen. Damsgaard goes through. Oh, Damsgaard can't find the ball to Braithwaite. Making the run. This is what Poulsen does for us when he comes on. No! Why has he lost his momentum game? Explain that one to me, please. Find Christensen out wide.
Can he play it in? Højbjerg. Christian Eriksson might fancy it.
Eriksson was the only man in the box. 1 minute left into added time.
If you're wondering about stoppage time,
this should be it. We do win. We are advancing to the quarterfinals. A tough game, only a 1-0, so it's not the most exciting game in the world, but we will definitely take it. It's a Ochoa howler as well, so he has to feel absolutely bitter about that fact that he didn't manage to keep that one out. Let's see who we have in the next round. I'd imagine it's probably England, and it is. It's going to be Denmark against England in the quarterfinals of the World Cup. Right, so tough game against England coming up. We've been okay so far. This is probably, besides from France, who were a slightly bigger test, I'd say this is one of our biggest tests coming up here. We might be able to take advantage of the defence.
The England first 11. Jordan Pickford stands between the posts.
Pickford up in net, which you would expect. Trippier, Walker, Maguire, Stones at the back. Mount, Rice and Henderson, the midfield three, so a bit more of a defensive set-up. Sterling, Kane and Saka. Saka, obviously, a tough ask for any defender one-on-one. Try and press Kyle Walker there, doesn't quite work out. Kane dropping deep. Got to watch Saka's run here. Saka and Sterling. Back to Saka again. It's a good first touch from Saka, but Schmeichel does well. And then it's another good save from Schmeichel and the Harry Kane follow-up. Walker trying to make some headway down this wing now. Oh, Christensen, you should be intercepting that, really. Carl Walker going to cross it toward... What? What is Kier doing? Raheem Sterling scores a diving header, but Simon Kier completely misjudges the ball. I don't know what Simon Kier's doing there.
Well, as we can see again, this is such a good cross from Walker, and then what a great finish as well.
Where's Simon Kier going? I literally don't understand what's just happened to Kier there. We are 1-0 down to England. Harry Kane all over the back of Delaney there, pushing him to the floor. Delaney's going to go short to Simon Kier. Neuberg's going to roll and take a shot. It's not a bad shot, but
well, it's a decent effort,
unfortunately can't get it on target.
Something special here. Poulsen.
Go back to Poulsen. Again, Damsgaard's going to have a tough time up against Carl Walker in terms of pace.
Delaney.
Roll it across to Braithwaite, who has a shot. Braithwaite, that's a huge miss. That is such a good opportunity from Braithwaite, and he puts it wide. Braithwaite's got a little bit of space here. Trying to chip it towards Damsgaard at the back. Oh, it's just tipped round by Jordan Pickford. It's been a yellow card for Raheem Sterling for his terrible challenge on Kier. Raheem Sterling is creating all sorts of problems for my defence right now. Simon Kier is not holding up in this one at all.
That was another good effort.
First time in, it's headed out by Christensen to Mason Mount on the edge of the box. Eriksen's going to get foot to it though. Go full to Harry Maguire into Raheem Sterling again. Christensen's back. Bukayo Saka. Fast play. The keeper has got to get off the floor. What is he doing? Schmeichel, are you taking the piss? Get up! Ah, it's poor. 2 Raheem Sterling headers, by the way. It looks like we are on our way out in the quarterfinals to 2 Raheem Sterling headers. Unbelievable. We will have to make some changes at half-time because we are not performing right now. We will go in 2-0. I can't believe it's 2-0, 2 Raheem Sterling headers though, I've got to be honest. Well, Olsen is through here. Oh my. I don't think that we're destined to score in this game. What? Who have you just passed to? Chance to play Skov Olsen. I can play Poulsen. Oh, and again, it's another miss. I mean, what can you say? If they're not going in, they're not going in. Poulsen, oh, he was set up for it. Mailer running onto it. Oh, it's a good strike again, but it's just not going in for us. We're just not able to score in this one at the moment. Oh, Højbjerg, you can't be playing that straight at Trent there. Good roll through to Skov Olsen. Yeah, it just isn't going for me. Like, there's nothing I can say about it. It just isn't going. Like, again, another gilt-edged chance, and we just haven't got it. Oh, it's a poor attempt. Why is Harry Maguire overhead kicking the ball out? Yeah, unfortunately, we do go out in the quarterfinals to England. It's disappointing. I think we actually probably should have at least been drawing that game. England didn't have a lot of opportunities, but 2 Raheem Sterling headers, which I cannot believe has happened, because Raheem Sterling, I don't think scores headers that often. I mean, it was pretty much an even game. England finished their 2 opportunities. We don't finish ours. We are out, and that is going to be where this one finishes. yeah, so if you guys want to let me know if you want me to do another one, then I'm happy to do another one with a different nation. I did say potentially I would do another one with a different smaller nation, but this is where we're going to leave that one. Please like, subscribe, turn the notification bell to get notified about when the next episode is available to you, and I hope to see you in it. Peace.